Showed up with the intention of interviewing protesters and, going into the Ben Shapiro event itself if I was able to get in. My wife and I started outside. It was pretty cold, and we kept hearing rumors that the protesters were inside, so we both went in, and I walked around for a little bit just trying to see, if the protest was going to break out, where it was going to break out. We had gotten there pretty early, stayed for a few hours, and around 6:50 or so decided we were going to take off. Big mistake, because the protesters showed up just after we left, about 5 minutes after we left. The highlight of the night was running into Austin Fletcher, also known as Fleccas Talks. And in fact, he's one of the big reasons I was out there. I've had this channel for a long time, but he inspired me to go out and, try to actually interview these people and get into the trenches. Needless to say, I was pretty excited about finally getting out there to interview some protesters, but I made probably a rookie mistake and left too early. However, Fleccas did end up getting some good footage as well as a few other sources. I wanted to talk about it a little bit because one thing that you notice right off the bat when Fleccas interviews these people is that none of them knows why they hate Ben Shapiro. And that's one of the reasons I really wanted to go interview people, because I figured that was going to be the response. Many of these people are just told by somebody, maybe their professors, maybe just their far left friends. Another thing that you really notice is the glaring hypocrisy. Of course, they should be allowed to have their platform. They should be able to come in and act in a violent manner, which they were, and shut down freedom of speech. One of the guys there actually suggested that Ben Shapiro incited the synagogue shooting, which of course is absurd. Ben Shapiro is Jewish himself, and nothing Ben Shapiro has ever said would lead anybody to do anything to anybody, because Ben Shapiro is not a violent person, nor does he endorse violence or extremism. He is not a part of the alt-right. In fact, the alt-right hates Ben Shapiro. A lot of them don't really seem interested in talking either. They want to scream at you, and they want to act violent and put on their black ninja costumes, because they must think that it intimidates people when we're all really just laughing at them. In conclusion, I'd just like to say that this does not bode well for the future. There was way too many, what I would call mainstream people intermixed with all the weirdos, just going along with it, virtue signaling. I assume most of you probably caught Crowder's new Change My Mind video about hate speech, but you see the same zealotry there. These people are dangerous because they're stupid, and they're more than willing to take away your rights. They just never apply their standards to themselves. They never see themselves as losing their rights, because they see themselves as the ones that are going to be in power to enforce these thought laws and speech laws. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Like, share, subscribe, keep coming back. I watch the media so you don't have to.